Comparative and superlative of superiority. Hi, I'm Danilo. Let's talk about comparative adjectives. Comparative adjectives are used to compare the differences between two objects. They are used in sentences in which two names are compared as follows. Noun, verb, comparative adjective, then, noun. My house is larger than hers. This box is smaller than the one I lost. Your dog runs faster than Jim's dog. The rock flew higher than the roof. Note that the second item of the comparison can be omitted if it is clear from the context. Jim and Jack are both my friends, but I like Jack better. Then Jim is understood. Now let's talk about superlative adjectives. Superlative adjectives are used to describe an object that is at the higher or lower end of a quality. The tallest, the smallest, the fastest, the highest. They're used in sentences in which the subject is compared to a group. Superlative adjectives follow this pattern: noun, verb, the, superlative adjective, noun. My house is the largest one in our neighborhood. A few more examples. This is the smallest box I've ever seen. Your dog runs the fastest of any dog in the street. Note that the group with which the comparison is made can be omitted if it is clear from the context. For example, we all threw our rocks at the same time. My rock flew the highest. Of all the rocks is understood.
Yes, well then they need a new, more direct. I mean, it looks even better than it did online.
Yes.
Let's talk about how to form comparatives and superlatives. In English, it's easy to form the comparative and superlative of adjectives. The form depends on the number of syllables of the original adjectives. One-syllable adjectives add er for the comparative and est for the superlative. If the adjective ends in consonant, vowel, consonant, the final consonant must be doubled before the ending is included. Tall, taller, the tallest. Fat, fatter, the fattest. Two-syllable adjectives can form the comparative by including er or by using the word more before the adjective. Examples: cleverer, more cloudy. These adjectives can form the superlative by including est or by using the term the most before the adjective. For example, the cleverest, the most cloudy. In many cases, both forms are used, although one is more common than the other. If you're not sure whether a given two-syllable adjective can take a comparative or superlative ending, play it safe and use more and the most. In the case of adjectives ending in y, change this y to an I before adding the er ending. Happy, happier, the happiest. Simple, simpler, the simplest. Busy, busier, the busiest. Tilted, more tilted, the most tilted. Adjectives with three or more syllables form the comparative by including the term more before each adjective, and the superlative by including the words the most. important, more important, the most important, expensive, more expensive, the most expensive. Irregular comparatives and superlatives. Some very common adjectives have completely irregular comparative and superlative forms. Good, better, the best. Bad, worse, the worst. Little, less, the least. Much, more, the most. Far, further, farther, the furthest, the farthest. Examples. Today is the worst day I've had in a long time. You play tennis better than I do. This is the least expensive sweater in the store. This sweater is less expensive than that one. I ran pretty far yesterday, but I ran even farther today. Thanks for joining this class. There's a quiz for you to test your knowledge. It's in the description below. You may answer them in the comments.